Well, the scene right now is a lot quieter compared to a couple of hours ago and the overnight hours where there was a lot of protesters here. We did learn about 30 minutes ago that 2 police officers were injured. Getting pretty bad. We're out here off Palmyra Road. As you can take a look behind me, the roads are slick. The snow is coming down. We were just on 490 heading this way, and the visibility is become an issue for morning commuters this morning. So you're going to want to give yourself a little bit more time to encourage social distancing and discourage large gatherings. Like, take a look right here. This bench, this is an area, you know, when you come here, there's a lot of people that congregate here. They put caution tape around it to avoid those big, large gatherings. And if you can take a walk with me before you enter the actual public market building, they're also posting signs to remind people to keep social distancing, and especially right here in Spanish. They also have bilingual signs that says, reduzca la propagación de gérmenes, which means reduce the spread of germs. This is all efforts that the city is doing. Many streets in Guanica are blocked off, just like this one where I'm standing, because buildings like the one behind me, you can see there's a lot of cracks and it's not safe. And it just looks like that pillar right there is about to give way. These groups want to see the police officers involved in Daniel Pru's death to be immediately fired. They addressed it right here at the steps of City Hall, and it was very passionate. One group called Community Justice Initiative are also calling for the resignation of Rochester Mayor Lovely Warren and Police Chief Laurent Singletary. To you, Mark, police tell us that the 2 victims were male and they were in their late teens and 20s. Also, there are no reports of any injuries. We're also told that 2 dogs were also rescued. The protest has moved from the government building to La Torre de la Fortaleza. You can see people that are marching on the street, and the rain is not stopping them from raising their voice. After 6 hours of searching on air and on the water, the Coast Guard suspended the search for a 63-year-old man. Good morning to you, Mark and Leah. Police have identified the victim as 21-year-old Czar Butler. He was shot and killed. The state has outlined recommendations for schools to use as they plan to reopen. Here's another live look of that quote. Starting today, the theater is offering virtual cinema screenings, so if you want to find out more information about all that, we have it on our website. We have one more segment. We have one more famous movie quote. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're just going to have to wait and see in the next 30 minutes or so. For now, we're live in Southwich this morning. I'm Josh Navarro, News 8. It was an emotional day in court this morning. Behind me is Pedro Santiago Sr. He is a patriarch in the Latino community and also known as Don Pedro, a guitarist for many years and was part of the local Latino musical group Trio Los Arpegios. Meanwhile, anger and cries filled a Rochester courtroom today as Santiago's emotional family tried to make sense of it all.
Un hombre recibió 2 disparos en un hogar en Reading que está hospitalizado y recuperándose. Sucedió antes de las 5 de la tarde del domingo. Aquí en el norte del estado, un hombre hispano de Orland fue tomado en custodia acusado de apuñalar a su novia mientras dormía.
Gosh, I promise you, you can do it.
Guys.
You can do
it. So scary up here.
I know. I've been there. You can do it.
Lean out. Yes.
Yeah, good. Yes.
Josh Navarro. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning, and Leah. You know, I haven't been in the studio for a while, so I didn't know that little stinger thing had the chalk sound. So I was
it threw you off a little bit.
I know, it threw me off.
Right.
I was like, that was pretty neat. Tell us about some of the changes and some of the protocols that parents must know once their child come back to school today.
Sure. You know, one of the things that we're doing is we're in a hybrid model.
Good morning to you, Leah. Get those backpacks ready. I have mine ready to go back to school. I really wish I could go back to school, rethink some things. But you know what? It is the first day of school, and put those thinking caps on, because students here at Granada Central School District will be heading back to the classrooms today. I just spoke to one of the public workers here, and they said that they just got a call. They'll be dispatching some of their trucks out later on this morning. But the biggest difference you'll see is it's a bigger facility here. It's a 74,000 square foot facility. Coming up in about 30 minutes, we're going to go check out where Santa is going to be sitting here at the Rock Holiday Village, so you're not going to want to miss that. Leah, back to you. I'm going to take a break right here. I'm going to sit down and take
relax.
a selfie with the gingerbread. So make sure you check out my Twitter. Retweet me, girl.
All right, we'll do that.
Let me tell you, I was walking around inside this new sci-fi tech exhibit. It is huge, so come on in. Let me take you inside. just take a look how massive, how big this exhibit is. There are so many things that people can see, watch, and interact with. Right now, we're going to come up here to the R2-D2. Look, you guys, R2-D2 is here, and Terminator. Right now, we're here with the museum's Dr. Yu. How are you doing this morning?
Great, thanks for coming by.
Tell us a little bit about what people can expect to see and experience here at the new sci-fi exhibit.